Hi everybody, well it's Saturday and I just got back from my cruise and boy, I don't even know if I should unpack because I'm leaving almost immediately. That's right, after a 24 or 25 hour trip home, and then sleeping all day on Thursday. It's now Saturday morning, and I am flying Friday. My neighbor, can you hear the dog? My neighbor has a new puppy. I am going to be flying out on Friday, which means I have to get everything done this week, and I have a lot to do. So I have to finish a bunch of work that I have to do before I leave, which is a lot. I have to go and have my CT scan this week. I have to have blood work done this week. I have to finalize some financial stuff before I leave. It's just like all in like 6 days. And less than that, actually 4 days because everything's closed on the weekend. So I got to get most of this done Monday to Thursday, and I'm leaving Friday. Crazy. It's going to be a crazy week. But I bring it on myself. So I'm not looking for any sympathy because I love to travel. And I had a great time on my Princess cruise. And I have been getting some messages from people saying that they tested positive when they got home. And these are people that I was around the whole week, having dinner, and for 2 weeks actually, having dinner and during the shows, going on excursions, and people are messaging me, most are messaging me that they didn't test positive or anything, but some people have messaged me that they did. They're not feeling too bad, they're not sick, and they're not in hospital. They're asymptomatic or mild symptoms, but it's one of those things that I'm flying in 4 more days, and it can take 5 days or so for this to take effect. Now, I will say this. I have had a bit of an upset stomach the last few days, but I think it's more along the lines of that long day sitting at an airport with nothing to do, eating garbage food, and then a long flight, etc. I think it's caught up to me a little bit because I haven't been eating any junk food for a long, long time. And that, I think, kind of hit me, that I had chocolate and chips and popcorn and stuff like that because that's all there was to eat. So yeah, not feeling the best. And Tony did get me some at-home COVID tests. So I'm thinking on taking one of those at-home COVID tests just to see, but I wanted to wait about 3 or 4 days before I get off the ship to do it because of that incubation period. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'll let you know. Today's Saturday. On Monday, I have my CT scan, so I'll let you know how that went. Although I won't have results yet, but I will also think tomorrow, I think I'll take my COVID test and see the results of that as well. Maybe I'll film that live and put that up as I talk about my adventures on the Island Princess. But yeah, I'm excited for my next trip, but I am so lost in my next trip because it's an invite-only cruise. Heading down to the naming ceremony of the Rotterdam, the Holland America Rotterdam in the Netherlands. And normally I book all my own flights, I book all my own hotels, and I have everything arranged, and I know exactly who to contact, what to do. In this case, it's Holland America that makes the arrangements for you because they're the ones hosting everybody. So I have to go, and I don't have a lot of information yet. I do have my booking number, but I can't log in. I have a booking number, and normally you can just log in and say, okay, and do your pre-approval, put in your credit card and all that. I can't log in. It won't accept that booking number yet. So I am trying to figure it all out. And I only have 4 days to do it, because I fly out. And all I need is to get there, and yeah, you don't have a cruise. That would not be a very fun trip, would it? But first off, I think I'm going to do that COVID test. And then I also, yeah, speaking of COVID test, I have to arrange a COVID test again, because I'm flying on Friday. And I'm arriving, it's going to be timing. Timing is everything, because it needs to be 2 days. And I'm flying on Friday and sailing Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I'm not making the arrangements. But I might actually have to schedule a COVID test the morning of my flight, rush to the airport, and get through customs. I don't think I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's a little glimpse into the hectic week that I'm going to have this week. But I bring it on myself.